trade deadline, motherfuckers. Divisional round starting right now. Gotta keep this down. Kid's trying to sleep up there. Guess what, kid? Not tonight. Not tonight. Just waiting for that text from Tara. Keep it down there. Take a big shit in my toilet, clog it up. Now you're keeping the kid awake? Oh, bitch. Well, bitch. Anyways, jazzed up. Game of the week, boys. Game of the motherfucking year. This week. But, anyways. A couple big games this week. But really, there's only one big one. The big boy. Thunder versus Lightning. Anyways. Fist is back. I think it's only my second podcast of the year, but you know what? Tup's killing it. And I'm grateful and happy for that. Takes some weight off my shoulders. Lets me focus on making some poor trades. And it adds a little new flavor to the league. And I'll tell you what. He showed me his radio cast there last year for his hockey league. And I couldn't believe it. I was listening in the truck, just listening to this thing. Maybe it was Hammer that showed it. No. Anyways, I can't remember who showed it to me. But I was blown away. And he's brought it to pure guts. So cheers to Tups. Once again. But let's get right into it. Because I don't want to waste my time like I did last week. Even though it's pretty quick. This one's going to be condensed, packaged, quick. 20 minutes. I give it 20 minutes, I say. Let's get a little background music going on here. No big deal. Thank you to the boys from down south there for lending me a song or two. Let's tone it down a little bit here. Recently added music. Oh, shoot. Got my kids' music on here. Anyways. Cheers, boys. Week 9. Wait a minute. Week 10. The beginning of the divisional matchups. A couple big matchups and a bunch of duds. There's nothing really huge this week other than the big one. So let's get right into it. We'll just go division by division, and I'll quickly run down the game and the situation that everybody's in each division, kind of thing, real quick. Okay, this feels like a whiskey and a fucking beer time. Get in there, buddy. Get in there, bruh. All right. Fist. We'll start with basically I went through each game by division, and a theme was kind of popping up. And I have noticed this throughout the year, but it definitely seems that there's a handful of halves in this league, and a bigger handful, if not half the league, that don't even have fucking hope. And then there's a couple teams in the middle that are sort of on, they're on the cusp, or they're sort of, they might make some noise, but it's unlikely. It's one of those years where it's not really a parity year. But anyways, let's start with the Northwest Division. I've got number 1, Rebuilding, versus number 4, Hoff. Rebuilding 6-3, Hoff 4-5. Miracle's got Watson on a bye, so it looks like Nathan Peterman might be his backup. I couldn't see anybody else that was in the league Unless I was missing something. I was trying to be quick looking through it. But all in all, I still think he has a way better team. I think his talent through the board will be enough to beat Jer. Jer's got some plugs in that lineup. Having said that, Hoff is still 4-5. He's still 2 games ahead of being in the lotto. Like he's 4-5, and there's 4 teams at 2-7 or worse. So it's not necessarily a must-win for Hoff. I mean, I think that a bunch of 4-8 teams are going to make it this year, to be honest with you, in the playoffs. So I'm going to go with rebuild here. We got number 2 Lotto 5-4 versus number 3 Kev 5-4. You'd think this would be a bigger game than it is, but because of what I was just talking about, the state of the bottom 4 teams being at 2-7, you're 5-4. You're guaranteed in the playoffs. Like literally, you're literally in the playoffs already. I didn't go through and count, but having said that, I mean, I can count you right. I can tell you right now who's in the playoffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, there's 8 out of the 12 teams are already locked. Not a very suspenseful year. What the hell am I listening to here? Jesus, man. This reminds me of the casino dance floor. Okay, sorry. Better turn that down for YouTube. Get a hold of me. Okay. I digress. I got Lotto here. I don't think it's going to be close. I made a note with Kev. I don't know who Von Kunth is. Kunth. I could Google it, but I don't care enough to. Join the fucking chat, man. Get on the group chat. You and Crenny and Russ are seriously falling behind the times here, man. Your teams are going to suffer for it. Don't ask me why or how, but I just got a feeling that you're falling behind the times, boys. And Russ, you're out of. You know what? You don't want to make any deals, bruh? Guess what? You're not gonna beat the big boss. That's besides the point. I don't know why I said that. Here. So yeah, I got Lotto. I got Rebuild. On to the next one. Southwest. Number 1, Russ, 7-2. Versus number 4, Watt, 4-5. I don't have much written down here at all, to be honest with you. No brainer. I wrote down no brainer. I got Russ here. Mikey's not the greatest team right now. Number 2, Reg, 6-3 versus number 3, 08 Lions. 08 Lions Township, formerly known as the Township. That's another name that it's a how would I describe it? Because you start this year 0-3 or whatever, 0-4. Like, come on, man. You change your team name because of that. The 08 Lions, is that the? I honestly thought it was the BC Lions for a while. I'm like, what did the Lions do in 08? I have no idea what this means. And then I clicked. I'm like, oh, maybe that was the year Detroit went 0-16. And if that's the case, come on, Powers. Like, you've won, 3 or 4 in a row? Or 4 out of 5 or whatever it is. Like, dude, come on. Change the damn name. Find something that sticks. That's all I'm going to say about that. The game itself, this is a great game. It's 2-3 in the division. I believe, like, Reg is already locked in. I believe Powers is going to make it. He'd have to, have a colossal collapse to not make it. But that's not going to happen. I've written down. I like the matchups for Powers in this game. At first glance, I was like Tennessee. I'm like, that should be an easy matchup for the New England boys, but they're having a good defensive year. They're right at the top of the league in points allowed. So, and it's in Tennessee. It could be a lot of, James White could might eat in this game. But Brady, I mean, he's projected, I think, for 22. And I'll tell you what, Powers has some big gunners. He's got some good matchups, like Raiders, Chargers, Raiders. There you go. Phillip might not have a huge game because I think they're going to be up the whole time. But Melvin Gordon might have a huge game. He might have a massive game. Anyways, moving on. Southeast. Number 1, Democracy. I made a note here. Worst 7-2 team in recent memory. He's got a decent team, just not 7-2. But yeah, I mean he's 7-2. Quietly 7-2. He's playing the bridesmaid. Just complete collapses here for Hammer. Cheers, your guts, motherfucker. Bridesmaid 2-7, firmly in that lotto mix there. I'll tell you what. I don't know if it's just my heart on this one, but I was looking at the matchups and like Russ versus the Rams on the road, and I'm thinking, that's not too good. But then I'm thinking, you know what? Like they're gonna be down. I think they're gonna be down a decent amount fairly quickly. I don't think Seattle's gonna stop. And if that's the case, Russ might have to throw it. He might have to throw it a lot. He's gonna have the team on his back, and he gets a lot of garbage points in those situations. So I think Russ is gonna have a big game, sneaky big game, and I'm calling an upset here. I'm calling for bridesmaids, man. I called for bridesmaids. Just one thing I didn't write down, but I noticed that he had Brandon Powell in there. Don't get cute, Hammer. That's an interesting little call there, buddy. But you got some players on that bench that at least might get you some points here. Brandon Powell. That's not a tank, but I'm telling you, that's fishy. Oh, that's good. That's good. Single malt. Can't beat him, man. All right. Number 2, Laugh. 3-7. Hold on here. This division is bad right now. You got Democracy at 7-2, and that's an over-ranked team. And then you go Laffy 3-6, Pollock 2-7, and Bridesmaids 2-7. That's a rough division, man. That is nasty. That is a nasty division. I'm gonna move to Abbotsford and get that motherfucker. That is a bad division. Anyways, Lappy's gonna. I just wrote down murder. I made one note. It was a single word, 2 syllables. Murder. No Cousins for Pollock this week. He's toast. Okay, on to the Northeast. Save the best for last. Why am I listening to this? Kids Bop. Got the Kids Bop on there. So. Come on. Get out of there. Okay. Northeast Division. The big motherfucker. Oh, boy. Got me drinking on Tuesday. This motherfucker. Eh? This big, hairy, loud motherfucker. Eh? Take it all last year. Props. Great fantasy player. Great man. Great individual. Great citizen. But you's a fucking low down motherfucker. If you think you're going to take my division 2 years in a row, in front of me, like just snatch it from my fucking hands. His hands ain't letting go that easy, bro. I beat you in week 1, and that's your only loss. I've lost once since then. Twice, sorry. I've lost twice since then. If I win this game, I am the division leader. And I won't let it go after that. And guess what, motherfucker? Guess what? Mangold. The fist. She's coming to get you. She's coming to get you. The fist ain't playing, man. Fist ain't playing this week. Got me drinking on a Tuesday night. Fitz magic. Fitz magic, motherfucker. Got luck versus Jacksonville. So he's okay. I'm going to play Fitz magic. Ripping it up every single game. 400 yards a game. Guaranteed. 400 yards. Who do they play this week? Let's find out. I'm just thinking this. Where is it? Where is it? It's magic. Washington. Washington. You never know, man. I got a weird little feeling, sneaky little feeling that Fitzmagic is going to throw some picks this weekend, boy. Oh, several. A handful. Pulled at halftime. 2 points. No, I'll get 10. All to OJ. 160. I think the projections are like 168 to 166. It's 160 right now, but he's got to get a kicker, so I'll say he's got 8 points from his kicker. It's tight, but 168 to 166 projected. I got some high projections too. Connor. Shoot, man. But if Connor's going to give me one more week of number 1 big boy points before Bell comes back, this is the week I need him. This is the week I need him. Arizona, ranked number 1 against quarterbacks? Say what? Say what? A few more gimmicks up the sleeve. Don't worry. Don't worry. Sophisticated. Have it downgraded. All right? I'm going to get you, boy. Circle the fist and bet your paycheck on it. The boys are coming. The boys know what's on the line. Fist wins this game. Fist wins the division. That's it. That's enough about that game. Number 3 Slots versus number 4 Briz. Briz is 0-9. I don't even think he knew that. I talked to him today, and I said, "What's up, dude? Like you could. This is your last shot to go to get a win this year." He didn't give up. He didn't give up. He said, "Oh, that's good. Better chance of getting number 1 overall." He was just like, whatever. 0-12, 1-11. What's the difference? Damn. I don't know how these motherfuckers do that, man. I'd be fucking. Oh, I'd be jazzed. I'd be more jazzed for him than I am for me. Again. Yeah, I got issues. Jesus. God, what is this? It's like. Anyways. Okay, so I've got. This is another one where I kind of went with my heart. I got Briz here, man. I got Briz. Mullins. Nick Mullins. Oh, man. It's a close game. They both suck. So you don't. Who's going to suck worse this week? That's a pillow fight. I'm going to take Briz, man. I'm going to say he's going to do it. He's going to win that game. Okay. I'm at 20 minutes. I just wanted to quickly run over, since it is trade deadline night. I might as well throw out a trade. First on-air trade offer I'm going to throw out there. Let's see what happens. Okay. There you go. That's it. There it is, laid out. I actually threw another one out there. Trying to get a trade going for like a trade deadline trade during the trade deadline podcast would be good. No, didn't happen. Slots. Trying to get Mike Evans. Hey, we've all done it. It's impossible. It's impossible. Not letting him go. He's building that team around Mike Evans, and he ain't letting him go. I'll add a second. I already offered. I'll add a second. Come on. I'll add a second for you. Anyways. No second there. No trade. Yeah, I haven't heard of any deadline deals actually all night. I thought there might be one or two, but I wrote down a couple of things here, like a few questions of like, is something going to happen? Is something going to happen on trade deadline night? For instance, will Powers add a wide receiver to make a push? Like he's right on, like he's that only one or two teams that are actually, they got a shot. Like if they add a piece, is he going to add a wide receiver? I think he's still got all his picks. Like try and buy somebody, man. Try and buy somebody. But I don't know. I don't know who's available. Basically, along those lines, is Briz going to unload Josh Gordon, Jarvis Landry? I feel like that's more realistic than the next question. Will somebody actually pry Mike Evans from Slaughter? I don't think it's going to happen. It's impossible. Pollock doesn't really have any pieces to trade. He's got to keep his QB. The good guys don't need QBs. So it's like there's no real deals to make there. Hammer. Will Gronk and Russ both be on Hammer squad by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning? I don't know. If I'm Hammer, I'm seriously trying to get rid of Gronk right now. I'm trying to sell that motherfucker, man. He's in rebuild mode, right? Will he move a running back to try and add another big piece? He's got 3 guys at that running back position. Only one of them is producing big right now. Dalvin's back, but James White, what a revelation he's been for Reggie, man. Like without James White, Reggie would not be in the conversation. But he sure as hell is now. Ooh, excuse me. That's the thing, Gronk. Do you want to pay for Gronk right now? What would you have to pay? What would you have to pay? Let me try. What would you have to pay for Gronk? Can't be a lot, man. Can't be a lot. He's going to get mad at me, though. He's not going to like this offer. He might get mad. He gets mad sometimes. He gets mad. You don't give him a good offer. Or even a reasonable one. Sometimes you give him a real low ball offer and he doesn't like it. He gets really, like, he gets emotional. He gets emotional about it. Okay, what do you think, hey guys? What do you think? Second rounder? No, that's too low. That'll get him mad, though. I'm going to start this offer with Gronk is toast. That's my lead. I'm going to lead with that. Probably retiring. Well, that could be true too. Second rounder. Here's what you get, man. Second round pick, motherfucker, for Gronk. He's gonna get angry. Anyways, I'm done. Pretty good, 26 minutes, and I rambled for the last 5 minutes. So, good luck, boys. Love you guys. Just a no. That's not even mad. I've seen a lot more anger from him. Anyways, love you guys. Looking forward to seeing everybody at some point here over the holidays. And I think for the next podcast, it might be a Tupper cast leading into the playoffs or the final week, maybe. We'll see. And we'll try and do something. I'm going to try and do something with Tupper, possibly a joint one. Maybe I'll join him on the audio or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, fist out, boys. Fist out. Canton, you're mine.